Hello, Pisces. How is everybody doing? Hope everybody is good and fine. My name is Patty. I'm here to do your reading for February 14th through the 20th. Tomorrow, Valentine's Day tomorrow. Happy Valentine's to all my viewers. I appreciate all your support, and I love you guys. Thank you for doing that. And also full moon this week. We have a full moon on the 16th. Now, I just got done doing the full moon reading. So please don't forget to go watch that. I did put the link below in the description, so you can go watch that because it's going to affect everybody this week. This is a general reading, so it may resonate with you, may not. However, this is divine guided, so there is something for you in it. I'm not sure what it is. That's up between you and him. All right, so let's get going. All right, so we are going to see what the 14th through the 20th has holding. So what I've just pulled is the Divine's card. So if you've come to tarot for whatever reason, usually you come for a question, curiosity, what's going on in your life, your future, everything like that. That is his card for you. Interesting. I never saw that before. We have the number 2. Roots of abundance. What I'm seeing, and you may not see it, but he's showing it to me, is this one of these roots is the shape of a person sitting on a log looking down. And I'll show you this card here in a second. But it is also the number 2. So roots of abundance comes from hard work. I think somebody is probably getting ready to rest and get abundantly blessed. Because the number 2 is about bringing something together. It is also bringing about a balance. It is about bringing balance. Interesting. I'll have to get a download to why he's showing me this person on this tree. You probably won't see it. But there is in the center a person sitting on top of this log, bent over sort of, looking down. Definitely have to get to the root of that, all right? But this is a root of abundance. So usually the root of abundance comes from a lot of hard work. And it's the fruit of the tree. So it starts at the root, but what happens is at the very end of the cycle, we end up having beautiful fruit on the tree. So this is where this is coming from. Where is your abundance coming from? Is it coming from the earth or is it coming from spirit? Makes a big difference of what it is that you want in life, okay? With the astrology part and the future energies as the lady of the gift, it's generosity, receiving and withholding. Again, the number 2. I can't make this up. A lot of times this does happen where they're both the same numbers. So this is whatever the root is that you're going through or whatever that you are going through or you're asking about, there is a balance issue possibly, or something is trying to come together to bring it back in balance, or the balance is off and it's sort of separated. So we've got to get this balance back wherever we need to get it back from. And I'm not quite sure what that is, so let's find out. Could be in a relationship, because we have the Lovers at the bottom of the pile. All right, so let's see. Balance off in a relationship. The number 2 is to try to bring a partnership together. Now, where so many elements can go into that. Is it brought together in bound by the earth, which is somebody manipulated it to come together, or is it bound by because that could be somebody buying love, buying a relationship, that kind of a thing, where you're buying flowers, doing this, doing that, where you want to really win them over and then you stop doing it after you got them, kind of a thing. Or is it being brought together out of love, out of divine intervention, something of that nature? Not quite sure. We'll see. All right. So currently, I have a feeling that this root of abundance, so somebody might have been in a friendship relationship. This is Valentine's week, so it could be love of a friend, love of a relationship, family member. I don't see it being a family member at this point, though. No, I don't see it as a family member. Definitely somebody that you are close to. This is like when you've been friends with somebody so long, or you've known somebody and then they come back into your life. It's like a renewing, a refreshing, renewing, excitement kind of a thing. The challenge is with this situation, I'm going to get clarity on this moon. The challenge is the moon. Something's not seen, something's not quite there, and you're just not trusting. You're just not trusting. I sort of hear that somebody left, came back, and they're saying that they've changed and maybe they haven't. Okay, Pisces, I don't know who that is. Be really mindful of that. Be really careful of that in your decisions in the future, because your past is, you just don't trust. I don't know who that is, but you just don't trust because somebody hasn't been honest enough. They haven't been truthful enough to you. And that can really keep you bound, because I do have the death card here, but I'll get to that in a second. But that can really keep you bound in a bad way. And what I mean by a bad way is we get into this bad habit of comparing people to new people and to say, well, if that person lied to me, then everybody else is going to lie to me. That's not true. That is a false statement, because not everybody is like that, because you're again judging somebody from your past that has a whole different journey, whole different reasons, whole different, it's just not that person. Okay. All right. All right. But again, this is something that has to die to self. Okay, because this is something that you've really, really, really kept thinking about, because this is the number 4. This is, again, about your roots. Okay. The death card actually turns into the number 4. It's the number 13, which turns into the number 4. But again, this is your root thinking. And this person who you've known or is coming back, or is... maybe they are coming back or they have come back. This is really like, now you're a little confused because you don't know whether to believe them or not. Okay. And this is the number 2 again. This is the 3rd time that number 2 has popped up. You've got to be really careful, because we've got 2 number 4s, which is about your foundation. This is about your roots. This is about everything. This is also about, again, the number 2, withholding. Okay, the lady of the gift, it says generosity, receiving, and withholding, but this could be the withholding. You need to make sure in every aspect that this is something the divine has brought together and not of the earth. Okay. All right. It says roots of abundance, so there is something to come that is to be good about it. There is some good aspirations. We have some fresh numbers, number 1 and number 6. Again, this is about harmony, improvement, about something new, maybe a rekindling, maybe, I'm not quite sure. However, I keep hearing rekindling. However, be really, really mindful, because the 6 of Swords is about movement. So if somebody's asking you to do something that you're just not quite sure, you're not ready for, don't do it, because you've got to be sure 100% in your mind. This is where your roots come in. This is where your standards, your boundaries and everything say, you know what, I really would like to, but now is not the time. Sometimes saying no is a good thing, because then you will really find out where that person stands. So you just say, you know what, hey, why don't you come move in with me? I'm not quite sure. This may be in the future, but right now is not the time. This is not a good time, because I'm trying to figure still some things out, that kind of a thing. But definitely there is something coming with that. But there's some external pressures to be together. Be really mindful that if you're not ready, you're not ready. If this is something that you really need to get clarity on, get that clarity on it. Because I don't know what's in the past, but I want to say somebody was a taker more than a giver. Okay. And you really sort of are fearing that that's going to happen again. So you really want to look into that and say, you know what, I really want to make sure that you say you've changed, that you show that you've changed rather than that. And take time. Again, take time. Take a minute. I keep hearing a minute. You guys, Cancers too, they were to take a minute to be alone and think about these things, because it will take hard work. This is the outcome card. This is where you're going to know the outcome. It is your free will. However, it's not going to come easy. It is going to take work. Relationships are work. People are work. jobs or work or whatever it is that you're moving towards, this opportunity, it is a decision that you're going to have to make, that you need clarity on, and it's not time to make the decision yet. All right, it's just not time to make the decision. Okay, it's time to take a minute for yourself. All right, let's see what else Divine has to say here, and what the universe and your future energies are. I just feel like this person's pushing somebody, like they're trying to, I don't know, it could be work. I don't think it's work though. I think somebody's more of a taker than a giver kind of a thing. But I feel like a pressure's being pushed to move in, to date too fast. It's almost like an Aries energy. All right. Yeah, the Nine of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Hierophant. It definitely is not of divine. If somebody is trying to push you into something that you're not quite ready for, or you're just waiting to see, you need to go back to your standards and your boundaries and your priorities and everything like that, because the Nine of Swords is about you not being able to get sleep. You're thinking about it too much. You're stressed out about it too much. The Wheel of Fortune is about you making a choice and a decision. Again, in your future energy, the number 2 is about a choice and a decision that you're trying to go by. And with the swords, the thing is about the swords is there's the side of truth, there's the side of lying. Or it's truth and untruth. Okay? And so you have to really, the only way to get truth is to stay with your roots, stay with high integrity, high morals, high values, really pay attention. You might have to withhold and say no for a few minutes, and then you might see the rewards in that. Okay, because you don't want to step down to somebody's level, you want them to come up to your level. All right? All right. Seven of Cups, yeah. This is where you stay focused. You really need to stay focused on your boundaries, standards, high integrity, high morals, definitely, because there's going to be a lot of outside noise. Oh, but I love you. Oh, I really care for you. I call you every day. Trying to give excuses to why that you should do something. Trying to talk you into something. Ooh, that's a low vibrational energy. Just say, you know what? If somebody loves you, they will give you the time to say, you know what? I need a minute to think about that. They will give you that minute. If that is love, they will give you, well, my gosh, I'll just go find somebody else. Or then that tells you right there, from your roots of your foundation and your abundance, that if you withhold, it's like, I won't go there, but I will go there, is if you withhold the cookie, see, this will tell you where the male's perspective is. Well, what do you mean withhold the cookie? You withhold the cookie and see if he's going to stick around or not. If he's like, well, fine, if you're just always going to say no, 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 well, I want to see you show me that you really care about me and not just the cookie. All right. Is there anything else, Divine, that you want to share with Pisces today before I go? If you want that card to come out again, please do it. Oh, did you hear my stomach grumble? I haven't eaten yet. Tower, change. Oh, 10 of Cups. This is beautiful. Ace of Cups. This is beautiful. Whatever change is coming to you guys, this is beautiful, because you're going to stay with your integrity, your morals, and your values, whatever it is. And I don't care how well you know this person, you're going to stay with them. And you're going to say, this is my journey. I want to just be love. I just want to enjoy. I want to have fun. And I want to do the things that I like to do. And this is going to bring you closer if you say no on certain things. So enjoy that, because there's the Ace of Cups. It's overflowing of love and joy. Woo-hoo. This is really also, too, the full moon. This is what's going on with the full moon and the planet. So don't forget to watch the full moon, because the full moon reading down below in the description, because it will really help you bring more clarity to what we were just talking about as well. All right. And don't forget to subscribe, because this will give you free readings and also free coaching if you would like that. And don't forget, you can also share. Give me a cup of coffee by donating if you want. You don't have to. But please like and share this with your friends. And I hope you have a wonderful Valentine's Day full of love and absolute truth. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.